Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the AAC football season. We've got the battle for the trophy to crown the AAC Conference champion. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the second-ranked team, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Down here for this offense. There's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Using his legs here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and then come up with the first sack of the game.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down there. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired,
He can also start to fumble the football.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll run it here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Short throw to the left, caught. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
It's fourth down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back, looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Midshipman. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down to the 16, but they're better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Set up. It's a first down play. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the Black Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Play action here on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Looking to throw it again. He's moving out of the pocket now. Keeper for the first. Oh, the football comes out. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside. Give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And the Black Knights will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Bringing pressure. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Important second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Just exactly what you'd expect to see from Navy. Tough, physical running, and a first down to keep those sticks moving.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Now here's the toss play. Brought down to the 22 to first down, very near the red zone now.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And they'll give it to the back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the senior quarterback off target there. Threw it behind him.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And now the defense able to bring him down.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second down and goal. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And they punch it in. Third and goal on the 12th play of this drive. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Defense looking for a stop on third and goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. This one will be fair caught. Back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Army. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Throws to the tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Army.
Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Navy.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here's the toss play now. Running to the right. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
That back was shot out of a gun. How quick did he accelerate to pick up those yards? Just an electric run. Somehow he's knocked out of bounds at just the 1-yard line. Boy, he deserved a touchdown there.
The midshipmen come to the line on first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Navy.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Black Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give...
Looking for a deep completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Black Knights. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Here comes the Army offense onto the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Army. They'll take the lead in the second half.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. Gets some space around the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. The shotgun running play call.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Finding some room at the 25. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mitch Shipman. They were backed up to start the drive. Made some bold play calling, great execution. And reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Short throw complete to the tight end. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Using his legs on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's on the run. Launches deep. Big shot caught out of the 20. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
And the Black Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. The attempt is no good. And in the 3rd quarter, this game remains tied.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll feed the back again. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
On the play. 3rd down coming up. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. And after 3, we're all tied up.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. The back's got it. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Here's the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Catch made on the right side. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? It's an out route, the catch made, and he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. And the Black Knights will line up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Defense grabs the football. That
is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Important third down play coming up. And here's the handoff. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And now the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Toss play to the outside. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Navy. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense could not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Comes back out onto the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. And they'll get him down that time. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking to pass here on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Catch made down inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
We still need this extra point at the top. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. A second down after that completion. That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up the first down and still going. And the timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Second down play coming up. And the same runner's got it again. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The offense has been very efficient on 4th down so far. Let's see if they can make it 4 for 4 here. Going to hand this off. Looks like Navy will have the first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You've got to be able to get it done. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, They've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
When you've already converted 4 for 4 on fourth down, why not go for it again? See if they can stay perfect. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Mitch Shipman to jump in front in OT. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And tackled after a small pickup there. So here comes a crucial third down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So here comes a crucial third down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. Tight end makes the grab. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
and long in obvious four-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So it all comes down to this fourth down and short. If they don't get it, it's game over. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they get to call themselves champions of the AAC. That's a major goal realized, but now we have to see if the committee is going to reward this championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.